No, you misunderstood me. I don't like people who play golf. I have nothing wrong with the sport of golf. I just don't like the people who play golf. That's right. No CMs, no CMs, no CMs. Get out of here. What are you getting T-Mobile for? That's for the Puerto Ricans. Up here, you get Spectrum. Spectrum. That's only that you can afford. Unless you want to work for Canada, then I'll put you in Canada. You want to get in Canada, I'll put you in Canada. No problem. Montreal, yes. Have you ever been to Montreal? Here's some Canadian money. Take yourself down to Quebecois. Take yourself down to Montreal, and you walk around. You meet me at the St. Elizabeth Hotel at 10:30 p.m., okay? And then later on, we're going to go out for Jewish food, okay? Corned beef. I want you to get the Cadillac and get in gear, okay? I know you don't know nothing about driving, do you? Because you don't know nothing about nothing. Nothing about nothing. I'm going to teach you. What you have to do is shut your mouth, and I'll teach you. Don't open your mouth. That's why I like working for the Russians. I didn't have to say a word. I went out there. What did you do for the Russians? Not much. I just sit in the car. That's about it. None of your business. Just shut your mouth, get in the car, and just drive where I want you to drive. That's it. Where's the cane? Where's the big cane? There it is. Yes. This is my circus cane. Do not touch it. It's a special cane. Do not touch it. We walk around. I'm going to keep this in the back seat. I get locked out. I got locked out yesterday. You get the coat hanger and my special cane. We walk around with it. That's right. Put this back. Put this in the back seat. Put this in the back seat, okay? Put this in the back seat. Do not lose this. It's a very special item. Been around for 55 years. Yes, I knew Michael. I knew Michael Jackson. Yes, I knew Michael Jackson. Long time I knew Michael Jackson. We didn't make fun of his voice. That was his business. He went, hi, how are you? That was his business. It was a very strange thing. I went, he said he invited me to dinner 4 times. I went to his house 4 times. Neverland. And I always wanted to create Boochland. I always wanted to create Boochland, and I probably will one day create Boochland. A glove full of diamonds, 25 pounds. The glove weighed 25 pounds, and he says, okay, pick up the glove, handle the glove, play around the glove, jump up the glove, and that was it. He was doing Thriller. That's when I knew him. He was doing Thriller. I came down to the set. It's Michael. I'm coming down. Where are we going to meet? Schaefer's? I go down and I meet Michael. Go down and he says, okay, would you like a hamburger? Sure. Hamburger and 1 beer. That's it. I'll only have 1. Because later on I'm going to be meeting with Joe DiMaggio. I knew Joe DiMaggio. He held out at my cabin because we was divorcing Marilyn Monroe. And he wanted to hang out somewhere. I said, come on, Joe. You can hang out here as long as you want. Oh, I know Milton Burrows. I should drive Milton Burrows around in a limousine. It was positioned in Hollywood. And they says, hey, would you like to drive Milton Burrows around? I said, yes. I drove Milton Burrows around. A long time. He was always broke. Always broke. And he never had no money to pay nobody. Always borrowing Peter to pay Paul. Always broke his whole life. He lived to be 101. Milton Berle. Who else? Jerry Lewis? No, I never met Jerry Lewis. That's for a different story. I actually got a letter from Jerry Lewis, but that's a different story. My cousin worked for Jerry Lewis. That'll be a different video. It's a sneaker. That's what they make the rubber out of. This is a sneaker, and this is what they make. This is what they make it out of. It's the sneaker. It's made out of rubber, okay? And they put that in buildings now. They're going to make buildings made out of rubber. What business are you in? Are you in the business of gummy bears? Sell me $25,000 worth of gummy bears. I would like to buy from you $25,000 worth of gummy bears immediately. Yes, I owned my own private jet. Yes, I did. It was $10,000 just for the fuel. I knew about jets. Yes, I did. I flew a jet. Then you had to pay the captain, is known as a captain. You have to pay him another extra $5,000 wherever you want to go. Because I want to go right now. I want a Lear jet, and I want to go to Italy right now. I want to go to Rome because I have 7 families. I got kids all over the world because I cannot keep it down. It just keeps going up, and I can't keep it down. It goes up, and I can't keep it down. I always had the women with me, and when we worked at the restaurants, I always owned restaurants. When we go, I was a hot dog king. Actually, I started out in Atlantic City, New Jersey, long time ago. My father gave me a loan, and I just started to build, and then they tried to rob me. A guy came in the store, and he put a gun in my belly. And he says, "Give me all your money." I said, "Oh shit!" He thinks I'm a big man, so I got to give him all the money. I gave him all the money. After that, I started making a lot of money. That's when I knew I was big time. I started wearing these sweatsuits, Adidas. And people started, oh, this guy's got some money on the boardwalk. We got to go get him. So I hired one guy, a black guy. He was a drug addict. I said, "Here, I'll pay you $1 a day." And he started helping me out. And then that was all. Paid him $1 a day back then. This was in the 70s, maybe. Yes, it was the 70s. And I was working it up. And then I worked on the boardwalk. I had my own business on the boardwalk, two restaurants. And I never cleaned anything. Everything was always filthy. And I kept everything filthy. Everything was expired and dirty and wretched because I didn't want to pay extra. I was paying employees $3, and that was more than enough for them. But they always wanted more. I said, okay. But they all steal. Well, if you get into business, remember this. They all steal. All your employees are all going to steal. Let them steal. It's a part of the business expense. You write it off. After that, I buy 5 Cadillacs. I want 5 Cadillacs, one for each of my sons all around the world. And then, and I write it off as a business expense. I open up a food truck, and I say, "Here, this is your food truck. Don't have little naked boys running around all around. But that's up to you if you want to have that, okay?" "Well, what'd you say?" "This guy does crack." "Well, that's his business. That's not my business. Whatever a man does at night is his business. Close the door, they shut the lights. Whatever he does is his business. He wants to do crack, let him do it. As long as he wakes up in the morning and he clocks in, makes that all-American bread butter check." That's right. I don't know about you. You are a difficult case. You are a very difficult case. You're a little crazy, you're a little flippy. You're why? Because you're an actor, or you're a hothead? You're a hothead. I think you're a hothead. Maybe because you're an actor. You're a hothead. That's what it comes down to. You're just a plain little snot nose hothead. I bought another limousine last week, and then I sold it for $8,000. I bought it for $4,000 myself for $8,000. Yes, I ordered 2 tables, and each table cost about $5,500. And I'm gonna send my sons in a dump truck, all the way across state, all the way down to Ithaca, just to drop off 2 tables. They're gonna make $3. It's a stage. Hey, listen. We gotta get this guy a stage, okay? We gotta get him a stage. We gotta put him up on stilts, and just have him blast out to all the mountain. See that mountain up there? If there was a Mexican, and you told the guy, "I have a job for you to do. It'll take you 25 years. All you got to do is dig out that mountain." The Mexican would look at you and say, "Okay, it'll take me 25 years. I'll do the mountain. It'll take me 25 years." That's what a Mexican does. That's what a Mexican is for. Very good. Did you hit it with the detail? The detail is in, underneath, and over around. You're doing this because the other guy's got to do this. You understand? You're too stupid. You don't understand. You don't know what's going on. What's 1 equals 2. You would not even know how to do that, okay? Because no possible way you could move any slower, okay? You move slower, it'll stop your heart or do something. You want to be a vegetable. I know what you want. You want to be a vegetable. No problem. Turn into a vegetable. And where's Bob? Bob said he would be here, and he's never showed up. And where's Lance? Lance is supposed to be here. His truck smells like cats, and I don't give a fuck if he has his rifle. Excuse my Polish. Hey, I don't give a hell if he's got his rifle attached to his truck and lotto tickets everywhere. He does the floors, but I want him to do the ceiling, and I want him to do the electricity, and I want him to do the windows too, because that's what they do. He's an electrician, but he could do the windows. He could do the sink. He could be a plumber. He could be a painter. He could be a window man. He could be a TV repairman. I don't give a fuck. We put him on salary. Get me my private jet, because it's here. Private jet, get it down and fly.